It's Mouth Experience Monday. On this episode, JD surprises us by picking a blind of something not so new. Find out how it gets rated on this episode of The Bourbon Hunters. Have you thought about supporting our podcast? Head on over to our website at www.bourbonhunters.com, where you can sign up for our Patreon, which includes exclusive single barrel announcements, as well as purchasing some Bourbon Hunters apparel at our store. Thank you for taking time out of your day to join us on our hunt for great bourbon. Reward yourself and sit back, grab a pour, kick up your feet, and enjoy. Welcome to another episode of the Bourbon Hunters. I am Dude Pool, and I'm joined by
JD Fritches
and
Tyler Schaefer
for an unprecedented run of shows in a row.
Is this 10?
I don't know. It's at least 3. It's 20% off, so it's 4 for sure.
40.
All right. So we have Mouth Experience Monday. We are back, and we're better than ever. And this day, JD has decided to bring us his blind. So we are blinding, as always.
Wearing blindfolds.
On this Mouth Experience Monday, JD provided the blind, so me and Tyler have no idea what this is. We're going to taste it. We are going to then give our ratings, and then JD will give us some hints as to what it is and reveal what it is. So it is a true blind. We have no idea. It is completely unbiased. On the nose. Tyler, what are you getting on the nose?
Pure fucking unadulterated air.
Yeah, that was my hint for Tyler to actually pick up his glass and join the episode. My glass is soaking wet because Giggle Pour over here doesn't know how to get it in the actual glass.
Is it hanging out under a tree?
I don't know. I mean, look.
It's on the glass. It was a long reach around.
Giggle Pour.
All right, so it's got
Giggle Fritz.
Giggle Fritz, I like that. It's got a good nose. I get some brown sugar, some caramel, vanilla, all the usual suspects.
It's how a bourbon should nose.
It does have that for sure. It's got a little bit of a into the nose funk.
Slight little black pepper.
Maybe.
Sure. Don't
know what I'm nosing at the end there, but something that takes it from sweet to something else, and I haven't figured out what it is yet. Tyler, wasting no time, dove right in.
That was a very typical first drink.
It is a very typical first drink. I would agree with that. A little visceral.
There's always a first, right? If you're not first, you're last.
Something. I think you just should keep using as many analogies that has the word first in it as possible and see where one of them sticks.
If it lands.
Yeah. All right. All right, I'm going to start breaking down what I'm getting here. You get anything?
Break it down for us, Dwight.
JD, I know that you are, you know what this is, but you've got to have some sort of idea of what you're tasting.
There's definitely a little bit of leather there, texture-wise, and on the tongue. A little bit of sweet tobacco, slight smokiness.
I mean, the color of this is really good. The mouth experience, it coats the mouth well. What I like about the mouth experience, though, is that as it is kind of hitting all the parts of my mouth, it kind of blooms. It's like the flavor kind of lingers and it expands on all the different parts of the tongue, if that makes sense. It is a nice little peppery. I'm getting the peppery on the sides of the tongue, which is kind of nice.
I get a lot of that brown sugar.
Yeah, and what's interesting is that's the part that's lingering to me. So after the little Kentucky hug goes away, I'm getting like a brown sugar linger. You know? So it's almost in the breath. Like a
cinnamon roll?
It is a unique unique taste in the sense that it's a little hot in the back of the throat. And as soon as that goes away, it's like a flavor bomb.
Yeah.
It is light on the front side of the palate as far as viscosity goes.
Yeah.
Not getting a ton there. It's all on the back side.
Right. I agree with that.
It's good.
Yeah, the sweetness that I thought I was going to get from the nose, I am getting, but it wasn't really coming through until about the third or fourth sip.
I'm definitely getting some good wood.
I bet you are, Tiger. I was in stereo.
Some good char.
Yeah, no, I hear you. That's probably the leatheriness and the oakiness
Yeah.
he's talking about, the tobacco. I do feel like this might have a little bit of age to it, which is nice. The color suggests that. What do you, Tyler? What are you thinking from like a proof perspective? Do you have maybe an idea where the proof might be?
I'm gonna say 103.
Oddly specific.
As opposed to what?
Well, I mean, what bourbons do you know are 103?
I don't know.
I just thought that was oddly specific. You know,
Is any number not specific?
There's a few that are 103, and I can't think of them right now.
well, the fact that you can't think of them makes me think this is not one of them.
Wait a minute. I'm thinking proof-wise.
No, but like I would think we usually say like around a 90 or 100 or 110. You know, 103 just seemed oddly specific. That's all. No, I'd say for me the proof is probably in the pudding. No, I'd say it's tasting around a 103. I'd agree with that. No, I'd say 105 to 107, somewhere like that. Yeah.
Okay.
What do you score it? Let's go it up.
This is good. I'm enjoying this actually.
I'm glad.
I'd say a 3.6, 3.7 maybe.
I'll say 3.7 as well. I think it's pretty nice.
It's got a nice balance to it in the sense that I'm getting some sweetness, I'm getting some spice, some leather and oak. It's hitting all parts of the tongue. The viscosity's good. I would not be upset that someone poured this in my glass at all. So I think someone was actually getting out some decent stuff.
Sure. Okay.
Would you like a hint?
Yeah.
What is your rating?
I give this one a solid 3.7.
Okay, yeah. Hint away, sir.
It's a crowd pleaser at the bars. Used a lot in cocktails at bars. It's rooted in cocktail culture. Also, they sell old-fashioned and Manhattan's ready-to-drink cocktails.
Woodford?
I don't think Woodford sells any ready-to-drink cocktails. I would say Bulleit. That's what I would say. Just because that's always on a bar. They use that a lot because it's got a nice, strong flavor to it. I just did a Mouth Experience Monday with Bulleit barrel strength, so I'm hoping maybe that's not what this is, but we'll see.
You just used it on Mouth Experience Monday with Woodford Reserve.
Batch proof. Yeah, I did do that. You're right.
This is they opened a new state-of-the-art distillery in Shelbyville, Kentucky. So it's Bulleit.
Yeah.
It is their 7th batch of their barrel proof. It sits on shelves all the time. The barrel proof Bulleit.
Yeah. Barrel strength.
It's 120.4 proof.
Someone doesn't read my Mouth Experience Monday notes, apparently. That's all right.
What did you do?
3 episodes ago.
This same thing?
Batch 2, I think it was. Or 5. It was batch 5.
Well, be curious to see how this rated. What did you give it? The last one.
It was a standalone episode for myself. I did it by myself and talked about the state-of-the-art distillery in Shelbyville.
We clearly both listen.
And read.
Yeah. Oh, that's fucking great.
But that's great, though. No, I mean, I don't know what I rated it. And this is a different batch, too. So, I mean, it's going to be a little bit of a different proof. And you go 4 up from the bottom there, Tiger.
Oh, it was the episode before Monks Road and Kanasuki, that single malt. I was not here for that one.
Well, I did it by
I should have
myself,
read it.
so no one was here. That was the point. I had to do one by myself because you guys were all on vacation enjoying Christmas. All right, well, you got a little bit of a sneaky repeat in here, trying to pull one over on us. by not reading the notes that we've done previously.
Yeah, that's what I did.
But thanks for joining in, and we will catch you next week when we do another Mouth Experience Monday. Thank you for joining us on yet another hunt for bourbon. Please give us a 5-star review anywhere you are listening, but if you don't, leave some constructive criticism in the review so that we can better improve our show. But until then, sit back, grab a pour, kick up your feet, and enjoy some bourbon. The Bourbon Hunters podcast has been craft distilled, produced, recorded, and edited by Dude Pool. For any questions, comments, or recommendations, please reach out to info@bourbonhunters.com